Let's do 0063 back again. And maybe I'm being a bit optimistic on this boss, or a bit too expectant. As I said, I've only ever beaten this boss once before, on easy mode. The number of attempts it took me to do it was somewhere in the thousands. I wouldn't really like to put an estimate on the final amount. But yeah, they've probably not been at this too long, to be honest, certainly in comparison to that. And yeah, I don't particularly want to get... I'm not getting... I must admit, I'm not getting... Despite what it might seem like, I'm not getting that irritated at the moment. As I say, I've not been at this that long, and I don't really want to get irritated by this game. Because I really do like it, I really do enjoy it. I think I've been quite restrained so far. Be a shame if pretty much the final thing I have to show off starts to drive me over the edge. I can somewhat comfort myself with the music anyway. It's a pretty nice remix. Whoa. Shoot you in the back, why not? Thought I was going to land on the banana there. Right, concentrate, and maybe don't get too close to him to the point where I'm going to land on him this time. Oh, I'm not irritated. Maybe a little. The only thing I really have to left to talk about this boss is the final phase, and I don't want to do that yet, till we've at least seen it. Bleeding dogs. Bleeding tornadoes. I swear, I've recall getting hit by so much by those dogs. I think I'm bordering on the number of times I must have got hit in the entirety of beating this guy the first time round, with numbers of deaths in the thousands already. I seem to have I'd had the most unluckiest of patterns where they're just at the lowest possible point when they're moving off to the left, or for some reason I either completely miss reading where I need to stand. Oh, thanks. Like I said, sometimes the again, I might have messed that up. I don't know. My gut instinct is probably I did mess that up quite spectacularly. Nice red flashlights this time. Is that a good sign, or does it just mean danger? I think I'm going to get got here. Maybe not. You haven't left me much floor though. Yeah, that ceiling monkey again just made me panic there. I probably could have landed on one of those platforms quite comfortably, but just made me panic. Blast. As I said, that was probably one of the patterns where you left about the least amount of floor you probably ever could. They will always leave a certain section on the right hand side. It's impossible, or I believe it impossible, but it keeps getting hit quite enough. And there's another one. that they can't possibly arc and take out the ones right in the right hand corner, but who knows? Why am I messing up so spectacularly and so often on the first little few phases? All green this time. Can we go, 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 please? Brilliant. No, that's far too long for far too long. I'm going to lose some footage otherwise. Time for a cut. Back again. And here is hoping that I can beat the final phase. Hopefully first go when I get there. So I don't want to talk too much about it at the moment. If anything hits me there, I'm really calling foul. And thank you for the floor pattern. Yeah, provided I can get my timings and movements down correctly on the final phase, it should be okay. I know that probably sounds a bit vague and almost a bit silly, really, because, well, hey, if I can get my timing and movements down on every section, fine, I'd be okay. But with this segment, for instance, there's still some kind of fluctuation in the way the bees are going to move, because even with just the different patterns on the floor that you're going to be left with, there's no way that I'm going to jump and move the exact same way every time. So there's bound to be some randomness to it. There's also some randomness, obviously, to this section, because you never quite know how these platforms are going to form. That monkey is right in my way. Yes! Don't hit your head. Right. Two ways to really do this. One is to stand on the left-hand side and kind of move to the right, left, or well, move to the right, left, side by side. It's pretty much how it's going to go anyway. But whoops! Oh, don't mess up. But I find that I really need to start off the fight on the right-hand side. But clearly that didn't help me here. Freaking awesome. This part's not really too bad if I can get my timings and movings right, but that was not a good example of it. Great. Here's hoping, well, as soon as I mentioned the final, yep, tornado sweepstake again, off we go. Having gotten so far as well, I'm sure I'm going to get caught up. It'll take an absolute eternity to get back there now as well. That's always... There we go. That always seems to be the way, really. Whenever I make really decent progress, I will die in stupid, irritating ways for quite a number of goes. Wow. Immediately afterwards. And so that always seems to be the case with me whenever I get particularly far. And thinking about what I was doing there, I've probably just realised why I was dying so often to the tornadoes. I don't think I was moving to the left very much when I was double jumping. So hopefully we can sort that out. That was very irritating, but at least I can talk about the sixth phase now. The bombs that he kind of throws, say the best pattern I can find is really to kind of move, shift left and right continuously again. I tried that part of the fight by starting off on the left-hand side, but I just found the timings to be a little bit horrible. In so much of the tornadoes coming down from the screen left it a bit more difficult to find the correct gap. Usually standing on the right hand side works better, and it still will. I'll still be standing on the right hand side, but obviously it did not work there, much to my annoyance. Damn it! Also the first set of tornadoes that dropped from the sky, unless I'm mistaken, they always seem to anyway, do move from side to side, so it can be a bit more difficult to find the correct, safe spot. The second set, again as far as I'm aware, seem to always be stationary, so they'll come down directly vertically, and it's obviously a lot easier to pick a safe spot. After that, I don't know, it seems somewhat random, but playing on easy mode, the final phase does have lower health than it would do on playing on a difficulty harder than easy, so I'm hoping, to be honest, that we wouldn't get to the point where a third phase of tornadoes would rain down from the sky. If I do it right, should be able to get him before that. Back here again. I don't like that. Thank you. That was pretty appalling. Bloody tornadoes! They don't make any half decent progress. Cheers, not the best pattern. Whoops. Good. Just die already. No. Don't seem to be doing very well on that part at the moment. Yeah, we've got a couple of minutes left for this video, so let's try this a couple more times. Yeah, platform hopping segment. Take away my ability to auto-fire, and bleh. Given the trouble I'm having with it at the moment, I can't see that ending. I can't see that going particularly well. You better not hit me now. Not where I'm stood there. Why did that happen? Must have been slightly out with my movement. Don't like the look of that. I'll certainly take that though. Ah! Gotcha! The first bomb there kind of comes directly off the bat right at the start. Oh, you're joking me! Didn't double jump.